Yo. So today we are starting off the show with a challenge by our very own Domo here. We are going to see how long she can keep these female condoms on her head throughout the entire episode. Currently, there are eight female condoms on top of her head. So we're going to see how long she can keep them poised there because she's doing a great job. She's doing a great job. Right. With that being said, though, please don't forget to visit patreon.com/CWC the podcast, where we have all of our exclusive content. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, CWC the podcast.
Alessa, this drink of the day is phenomenal.
I'm glad you like it.
You really did a good job. And normally we don't like each other's drinks. This is a Pussy Pink Paloma. It is 3 ounces tequila, 1 ounce lime juice, a little agave, grapefruit soda, and a little bit of Damo's nectar juices in it.
Mm-hmm. A little Domo pee.
Oh, they fell. I knew I was gonna get them to fall. That's why I said it. I knew it.
The price gotta go up.
But let me do our guest introduction. We have 3 dope-ass guests in the building. I'm really excited. You know why I'm excited?
Why?
I booked these guests very long ago.
I'm excited too.
Like last year, long ago. I think I might be lying, but if I'm lying, don't say it on air. Anywho, we have the Vibe Curator and Miss I'll Take Your Bitch, a true Aries, and the birthday girl, Domo. And he likes to get edged from the back. Artist, host, and Detroit's trade queen, Xplicitly Dom. And last but not least, we have the host of What Up Cuz podcast, everyone's favorite cousin, Pymp Dfferent. Big shout out to Pymp Dfferent. He actually had us on his show in Ipsy.
It was a great time.
I took the train there. It was I ain't take the train there, but it was a very long drive. It was a very fun, dope, wild experience. So, is that our first podcast that we did together? That wasn't our podcast?
No.
What was the first one?
The New Kids podcast with Main and Stray.
Oh yeah.
Right, let's keep going because I don't remember.
Yeah, all right, cool. All right, I'm gonna ask y'all an intro question. We're gonna start ladies first. Y'all answer the question. If y'all want to give a further introduction to yourselves, please do so. Domo, what's the wildest thing you've ever done sexually? Yes, you can.
Thing that I've ever done.
Say it on air. No, you just said
I'm a fraud.
You can't say it on
I'm an
air.
actress.
Say whatever the fuck it was you would whisper in my ear. You literally peed on somebody.
Girl, that's kind of freaky.
I don't think. Okay, so
You shitted on somebody?
No.
You farted in somebody's mouth on purpose.
I have.
Whoa. All right.
Pee, yes.
All right, let's stick with pee. Even though I gave you this question yesterday and your ass could have came up with some shit.
I got peed on. I feel like that's freakier.
Okay. By man or women?
You been peed on?
I like it.
Where at?
Really?
You love it seems like.
Where do you like it?
You really like it?
Where do you like to get peed on at?
I like
When was the last time your girl peed on you?
Down on your knees, that's hot.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of hot.
I triple dog dare you to text your girl, can you pee on me when I get home tonight?
Get my phone.
Word.
She's going, oh, thank you. You really my
Go get it.
Yeah.
You know what? Hell yeah.
You know what?
You know what? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
See, I knew me telling you to get up was gonna make my day.
See,
You wanted to see that little booty, huh?
He's a wild guy.
Domo got one of them hidden gems.
Okay.
So while Domo is doing that, we gonna go with Dom. What's the wildest thing you've ever done sexually?
All right. So, wildest thing I ever did sexually, I was around 18 years old. And long story short, I fisted somebody on the side of the road one time. Yeah.
Domo, please sit back. Dom, you said fisted?
Yeah, full fist.
How far up the wrist?
I was punching that shit. Yeah.
Was it a booty or was it a vagina?
It was a booty.
It was
Trav,
a booty?
Oh my God.
When you do these
was a
edits,
dude,
please zoom in on Pimp Dfferent's facial expressions.
Yeah.
So you was in this nigga's ass, just black power.
He
Elbow
was,
deep.
he was like Mexican or something. Like he was like Latin. And I met him on Jack's.
So you was Yoquito Taco Bell in his ass.
Yep. And then I fucked him afterwards.
And then, but like it was elbow
All
deep.
the way. It was
What role was this?
You said we're roll?
This sound like a school craft.
Yeah, like
moment.
what street was
No,
it?
we was in Sterling Heights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we was in Sterling Heights. Yeah, Elvis the for sure.
No, she's a part of the show.
I was about to say,
She texted her.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get peed on. You a cowboy.
All right, Pimp. I don't know how you gonna top that, but
Yeah, what's the
pause.
freakiest thing you ever
gonna
did?
top that.
I ain't never been fisted. I ain't never fist some shit. But
You never fist nothing.
you been fisted?
That's not the only time I've ever done that. That was the first time.
Apparently, it's not that loud though. I feel like it's not that.
Somebody fisted your vagina?
Oh wow.
You gonna be shy?
I've heard more
Because
about.
I've never been fisted, so I'm just
I've
like,
heard more about women getting fisted than men getting
Yeah.
fisted.
So when you said butt, that's what blew me.
that sound crazier to you because it's like, okay, I get that.
Yeah,
When you
sphincter.
fist somebody ass, do you start with like one
You
finger?
start with one finger,
You
two
go,
finger,
you go,
three
go.
finger. Yep. All
So
that.
You
it's
just
like,
had lube in your car?
Then, then.
Sure, but I definitely had a lot of it. He might have brought it. I don't remember, but it was a lot of lube involved.
He called you like, can you fist me on the side of the road?
No. So you know what Jack? Y'all know what Jack did? You ever heard of Jack? It was
Yeah.
it was a Jack
Tell it
situation.
for our,
Like
for our
Grinder,
listeners.
like Tinder for gay people.
Pimp,
like,
do you know what Jack is? All right, let me put you. Let me put you on game. So we had somebody come on the show 2 weeks ago, and they told us about this. Jack is worse than Tinder because it's literally like just for fucking. Like, so you get on this for gay people. So you get on here, hey, you match with somebody. The goal is like y'all going straight to fucking 0 to 100, nigga, real quick.
Period.
So that's how Dom was able to fist somebody day one.
without even knowing his name.
You still don't know his name?
It's a lot of niggas' names I don't know. It's a lot of motherfuckers' names I don't know. Look.
I
when
hope you feel
are-
like Pimp should come up here every week just so I can see his
I'm
facial
trying to think
expressions.
of like how many men I've had sex with whose name I don't know, and I'm pretty sure I know everybody's name.
In the
Yeah.
gay community, if you ask
Yeah.
people that, they'll be like, that happens a lot. Like, you don't know their name.
I'm trying to
or
think
like
of-
after the hookup, you
that
might be
a lot,
like,
but-
oh, what's your name? Just to be nice, just to be friendly.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Well, what?
Just because.
Well, no, I just be a little lit, and I just forget the name.
Oh, no.
I
Sometimes
we gonna get back on you and your fist in a minute. Pimp, what's the wildest thing you ever did?
There's one guy whose name I don't remember. It
I
wasn't that
remember it
great.
for you.
Sorry. No, trust me, you don't.
Shit, this going I don't know. This might sound elementary as fuck. Well, I'm gonna touch on two things because I remember last episode, Shorty was talking about doing it in the Macy's thing. I used to work at Macy's, and I hit a couple females in the polo fitting room.
Which Macy's?
The one in Briarwood.
Oh wow!
I had so many friends who worked at that Macy's.
Yeah, you know my ex.
He probably took
We'll
you
talk
for-
about this offline.
Hey, that's hilarious.
That is
We'll talk about this
Bro,
offline.
just to
She's
confirm.
not one of them that I hit.
Oh, hey, why was I about to ask that? Did you fuck your ex at? Okay.
Nah. She probably gonna be mad when she see this. But
I literally read. When I was writing out the episode, I was like, "What's the wildest thing I did sexually?" And I was like, maybe it was just like purposely be a vampire.
But it wasn't
said
was it
purposely be a
purposely that you were a
Like
vampire?
I knew she was
Was-
on her period and I ate it.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Okay.
What the fuck did you think I meant?
Wait, so
Role
who,
playing.
who were you a vampire for?
Fuck me. Let's go on these. These niggas is fooling.
I just saw you with the Dracula thing on. And
Shut the fuck up. It's some plastic fangs. I want to suck your
that,
blood.
like, yeah.
Some good
Is that what you thought I
But
meant?
I've never heard of that
Or did you
before.
mean like bite somebody until they bleed with your freaky ass?
People do that though.
Be a real vampire.
There's a community of people who do that.
Yeah, I saw a real sex episode on it. It was the most. So you be biting people until they bleed and then you suck the blood?
No,
Do you eat bloody pussy? Do you like?
if it's mine, that's.
You
my
eat your?
pussy.
How do you fucking? Oh,
Well,
okay.
I wish.
I wish I could eat my own pussy.
Oh my god.
So the only reason I did it, I was really drunk, and she had a very big clit. Like it wasn't a dick clit, but when she got horny, it got hard You never seen a dick clip?
Some clips be looking like
no, they be looking like little dicks.
Some of them look like little dicks.
But no, when she got wet and super aroused, her dick would. I mean, not her dick. Jesus Christ, her.
Nah, speak of truth, brother.
No, her clit would swell up a little bit, so it wasn't like I was having to dive in it, but I was so drunk. I was just like, fuck it, let's see how it tastes. And I went into the pussy and I said, it wasn't like penny, but it was like, oh, this is blood, nigga.
So it didn't taste like a roll of pennies.
It didn't taste bad, but it was like.
If it tastes like pennies, that's
you ever had fermented shark?
I'm sorry, say that again.
You ever had fermented shark?
Have I ever had fermented shark? No, I have not.
No, nigga, it's shark.
No, I have never had fermented shark.
In Iceland, I was in Iceland, and they would take the shark, they would bury it for like, I forgot how long, and then they would
ferment,
take it.
It's got to be at least weeks.
Yeah, it was like 30 days or some shit. I want to say 90, but that sounds insane. So I tasted it. Did it taste like disgusting? No. Would I ever do it again? No. That's why I'm comparing eating the bloody pussy to fermented shark.
You would never do that.
I mean, my wife, yeah, but like just eating somebody's bloody pussy, no.
Right, it's not a regular basis thing.
Technically, the person I did it with was my girlfriend we were dating at the time.
You got to be having some real crazy, doing some crazy.
I've always wondered that though, like with straight couples and stuff, like how often does that come up? Like,
my wife won't fuck me on her period.
How turned off
at
are
all.
you by it? You said what?
Oh,
she won't fuck me on her
my
period.
nigga fucking me on my period every time. He don't care.
So she fucked me. We fucked on her period once when we were dating, and she's the type of person that won't let shit go. And we were kind of standing up, fucking from the back.
When it comes to you, I see why.
And when we stopped and I turned the lights on, there was blood everywhere, and then I looked at my dick. And it was like a clot. And I was like, damn, it's like you had an abortion on my dick. It was like a ha-ha joke,
Why
right?
she don't do it because you're saying shit like
Bro,
that?
it was 6 years ago. You got to let it go at this point.
No.
How long can I apologize for you to move on from it? You get what I'm saying?
I still won't cook for you, Brandy.
You and her are the same. Maybe it's an Aztec thing. Like that, y'all level of petty is unmatched, bro.
I'm so sorry that we didn't go to Dick Suckers Academy. I'm so sorry that you just feel the need to always bring up the fact that me and your wife went to the same school without any provocation.
Did y'all know each other?
So no, I had a job. I didn't know nobody at school. I was trying to make money. I was not trying to make
I had
friends.
a job too. You know what's crazy? We are so opposite, but we're so much the same.
I was not trying to make. I had my friends. I was not trying to make friends.
I was working 30 hours a week when I was in high school. Anywho, back to sex. Yeah, I loved it. That's how I got the hoes, nigga. I had the money. Anywho, back to sex. Yeah, I ate bloody pussy, but I guess we should move on to something that's not on the form, which is fisting.
Because I'm very intrigued by so.
You gonna go with Dom or Domo? Because they both be in the fist world.
I want to go. I actually want to get with you first. So you have you fisted
so
and
small.
you have given the fisting and you have been fisted, correct? So which do you prefer? Because you got some nice little narrow arms too.
Put your fist up.
Show that wrist.
Show that wrist.
I thought the craziest part was that Domo had 3 names tatted on her, but now it's the fist.
It's not 3 separate names. It's one person. It's only 2 people. So that's really like.
Girl math. Girl math. That's
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would make you cover it, and I wouldn't pay for it.
And I wouldn't be with you. That's not the type of person I would be with. You are gonna pay for it if you want me to cover it. What I want to do with myself is what I'm gonna do with myself.
Yeah.
That's a good answer, but I'm not fucking with that.
Okay, and we wouldn't fuck with each other.
That was a
Pimp,
2025
I know you
answer.
with me, right?
I mean, shorty that I be cracking now, she got her ex on her ass. I just bust on it.
Disrespect that nigga. Fuck this nigga.
Fuck Claire.
Fuck this nigga.
Chris ain't got shit on me.
That's funny as fuck.
What is the name? Or that's too much.
You said, what's the name? I never even dug that deep.
See,
because his nut be covering it. His nut be covering it.
It's mind your business.
Yeah.
That's in the past, baby.
That's crazy.
I'll cover it.
No.
I'll cover it. I know that's right.
The petty me, like first episode me would keep saying the name, but episode 300 of me is just gonna let the camera say it. And the funny part is, it's not a bad tattoo.
It is. It's
Let me see it again.
No, it's so treacherous. And I got a fucking flat tire. It was horrible. Next, anyway. I don't got no exes.
I know that's
I
right.
got a dog named Paige.
Hold on. I got a story for y'all. So my ex, they used to, I'm not gonna say that on air. My ex had the nickname that she gave me tatted on her ass.
Oh.
And I'll talk about it on air. I won't go in depth.
I would like to know what the nickname was.
And
I would never get tummy bear.
Hold on, it's on her cheek, right? So my boy,
it's on her face.
No, her ass cheek. So funny story. Funny story. Funny, you know the person. My boy, we weren't cool yet. We was at a house party, and so I'm like, he asked me what high school I went to, and I told him. He was like, oh, I'm cracking this bitch that went there, and blah, blah, blah. Her name is blank. I'm like, oh, for real? You know, I'm playing dumb, because we still fucking around, right? So I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
And
he's
she
like,
has your nickname tatted.
He's like, you know the weirdest shit? I'm like, what? He's like, she got her uncle's name on her ass. I said, is that what she told you? He's like, yeah, man, it's like stupid, right? I'm like, no, nigga, that's me. And he was like, oh man, yeah, when I be fucking your girl,
I be coming right on tummy bear.
She said it was her uncle, and I was just like, hey, your dumb ass believe that
she
shit?
had that on her ass?
You know? Honestly,
he knows you and he wants
no. I truly believe, we cool to this day. I truly believe that he didn't know it was me.
He knew it was
But he knew it was somebody. He thought it was funny.
And he knew that it wasn't her fucking uncle.
Look, if you tat your uncle on your ass, we got some other shit to talk about.
Alabama.
I don't like any of my family enough to tattoo their actual name on me, except maybe my mama.
Would you tattoo your mama face on you?
I wouldn't tattoo a face on me. It would have to be immaculate work.
Yes, like perfect.
Like it would have to be immaculate work. And I would probably get my mama's profile from the 70s tattooed on me because she had this big ass afro. So I might do that, but I wouldn't do like her actual face because those tattoos almost always look bad.
Your mama with an afro sound
a portrait
cute.
tattoo, it's hard to do a portrait.
And be good.
Is that why you always got names?
I'm done with my life.
And then exit
and then
out?
cross it out with a red line.
That would have been like really like hot and slutty.
Yeah, people do that.
If I was gonna forever be a hot slut, but I'm a wife.
Pim, would you get somebody's name tatted on you?
I know that's right.
Stop at one point.
I got my mama name on my fist, and then I got my best friend who died. Yeah.
Why your mom on your fist though? Like,
because the tattoo was supposed to be a tree going all the way up my arm, but dog ain't finished.
Okay, I thought you was gonna say mama said knock you out. I
thought
it was gonna be a bar.
I too thought that's where he was going.
I was gonna be like, that's fire, low key. Like mama said knock you out on the fist.
Yeah, nah. I was starting a family tree and dog ain't finished.
Kind of lit.
Tree with the veins in the tree.
Yeah, up my hand and shit.
Oh, I actually get. Okay, that's dope.
That's lit.
Don, would you get somebody's name tatted on you?
Hell no.
What about, would you get like...
No judgment to the girls. No judgment.
You didn't get the right one.
What about if you...
Maybe that's
would
it.
you put on your fist, punch it, so when you fisting...
That's what I thought about when he said
Yeah, you need you need a boxing glove somewhere on you. Like,
And fisting does not come up that often for me. Like, it doesn't.
It was that one time.
Hold on.
3 times.
I ate a hot dog once.
And you never talked to him since then?
No. That happens a lot, though.
After you fit...
Yeah.
Wait, what happens a lot? You fisting niggas?
No,
or...
like you never talk to them again. Like after you
Oh.
leave them.
so
You scared
the
me.
3 times you had fisted someone, was it the same? It was 3 different.
3 different people.
And you never talked to any of them again?
The third one, I kind of linked with him a few times. Because he never fisted me, but he has this really, really big dildo, and that was the first time I ever tried some shit like that. And
Okay.
he tried it on me, so he was really big into like the gaping thing and all of that shit.
Oh, wait. Okay, can you explain gaping?
Gaping, like anal training, or I guess we'll do pussies gape. I don't know. I don't play
Pussies
over there.
do gape.
I don't play over there a lot.
Pussies can gape.
Okay, so
I don't play over there a lot. It's hilarious.
That's what that,
Sometimes.
that's what that girl did, remember?
Dabble.
Like in the past,
When the
or
last
like
time you hit a
sometimes
chick?
right now.
Last time I fucked a girl, I'm 24 now. I was probably like 21.
Okay, so
Would you fuck a girl in the ass?
Yeah, so that's the thing. I love ass. Like I love it so much that
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't really matter.
he looked at his drink. He did.
Like I love it. So I would link with people just to eat their ass. Like I would really do that. Like
You sound like Brandon.
yeah, like no penetration. You don't have to suck my dick. It's cool. Like I'll just eat your ass. So
Did you
I
give?
think I do have an ass fetish.
Yeah, you have
Did you give Shorty head?
When I ate her pussy, yeah, I ate her pussy, but it wasn't doing what it was for me as the ass. It wasn't. It wasn't hitting, bro. It wasn't hitting like the ass was, bro.
Oh, why not?
So
you like me, I'm like the cook.
it sounds like. So do you like women?
I'm not. I like women. I think as I get older, I just consider myself more gay. When I was a little younger, I was more into the bisexual thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little bit harder to practice than it is being gay. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is. Girls require more finesse, if I can, if that's the right word. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, like girls, you know.
Very random. How did y'all families feel when y'all came out there?
So my family was actually very mute about it. Like nobody really said much about it. I had one uncle that had one little conversation with me that I didn't really like too much, but overall, like my dad and my mom obviously had to speak up about it because they're my parents.
Shout out to them for speaking up though.
Hell yeah.
Some won't.
This shit got some.
Yeah, so when I was raised Seventh-day Adventist, I don't know if y'all know what that is.
Mormon?
Yeah, y'all be doing shit on Saturdays.
Yeah, we be doing shit on
That's
Saturdays.
Mormon almost, right?
We don't eat pork. We share some similarities. We don't eat shrimp. We don't eat catfish. We don't eat stuff like that.
You still don't?
Y'all don't.
No, I smash
Y'all
that
used to
shit.
not drink. Like those Seventh-day Adventists also
I'm like,
not
nigga,
drink.
you missing out, right?
Alcohol or caffeine.
coffee, right,
Caffeine. Yeah, they don't
yeah.
like caffeine.
Okay.
The fuck caffeine got to do with? Never mind.
I don't know. They think everything send you to hell over there.
Yeah, because they're Seventh-day Adventists and Mormonism is very close.
Yes. My dentist is 7-day, and it pisses me off because he bought the practice from his uncle who was my original dentist, but now I gotta go during a week, and it really pisses me off.
They don't play about that. No
I've
work
never
on
been to a
Saturdays.
dentist that
Well, then
I
work
didn't
on
have to
Sunday,
go to
nigga.
during the week.
We will. They will.
No, he won't.
Oh, he won't work on Sunday either?
How else?
It's supposed to be from Friday from sundown. When the sun goes down, that's the beginning of the Sabbath.
Sun up at Sunday, right? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So your family, they didn't trip on you like?
My dad was a little. See, my parents are divorced, and my dad lives in Indiana, so we already didn't have a super close relationship like that, and I think it kind of made it rocky when I came out.
Okay.
So like, my mom, I'm an only child, by the way. So my mom is they're divorced, my parents. So, my mom, I was acting out in other ways at the time, so it wasn't just the being gay. So when that happened, she was like, "So you gay now too?" Like, oh my god! But it wasn't her fault.
I'm not trying to laugh.
Nigga, you a thief and you gay.
Parents are like that. Parents are like that though. Like you could have been a fucking pyromaniac, and you mean to tell me you're also gay?
Why is that the most upsetting? I murdered twice.
Yeah.
I set 3 buildings on fire, but you mad at me for being gay?
Yeah, so I think it
Well,
was
because I'm gay.
I think it was her breaking point. It was really the moment. She's like, "So you gay?" Like, but I never forgot about that moment. But she wasn't trying to be malicious. She had gay friends. My mom had gay friends. So, but it was just kind of like, damn, like
I cannot believe
you getting kicked out of school and you gay. Like, damn, you doing too much.
So, question: a lot of people say that, not me, that some people are gay because of something happening to them.
as a
Do you
kid.
think that that's?
Honestly, it's such a hard thing to say because for me personally, nothing has ever happened to me. So I can speak from my perspective. Like, and I was the type of kid, I was very experimental and stuff with other kids and everything, but no adult or anybody older than me ever like molested me.
You just liked it.
That. I just liked it, like from a kid. And I remember being a really young kid and thinking I was the only one in the world like that. Like I remember being really young and thinking like I like boys and I'm the only person in the world that likes boys and that's weird. You know what I'm saying?
And all the other boys
So-
They like girls.
This is how I know that being gay is not something that someone forces on themselves. It's funny. Dave Chappelle said it. He said, "You know how hard it is to be a black man in America.
Literally, why would I choose this shit?
Why would I choose to be a black man in America and then also gay? That's one fact. Fact number 2 is it's been kids that I've seen was like."
That's a little
That
gay
nigga
boy.
gay.
Yeah.
And they grew up, and that nigga was gay. You get what I'm saying? Like, not even trying to be funny.
Nah,
like,
that's just how it is.
You know,
like-
and the same thing with girls. Like,
She gonna be gay.
She like
like
a little bit. She like football a little bit too
Yeah.
much. She too hyped for this touchdown. You know.
She be wrestling with boys and shit.
Yeah.
I used to wrestle with boys and I still like this and I'm still.
My mama was a tomboy too, but she's a straight woman, so.
Yeah.
I'm really.
I was a
But I get
tomboy
what
and
you
I'm
mean. So like I said, nothing ever happened to me, but there are a lot of gay people that I've met that did say their first experience with a gay person was somebody
I've heard
older.
that. Or experience with a woman was traumatic. And
yeah, even straight men will say
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
A lot of times that their first experience was with a much older person. So I don't know why people are gay. For a long time, for like a few years, that was a big philosophical question for me. Like, why am I gay? Like, why am I like this? And then it was a journey for me to try to figure out, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're never gonna figure it out.
Because I'm gonna be still the game.
We're never gonna figure it out.
I can't help it. I can't change.
You like what
Actually,
you like,
yeah,
and
and
that's
I've
okay.
always been
Like
that
whatever
way.
you like is what you like, and that's
Everybody
okay.
like what they like.
Right.
Everything happens for a reason.
I do believe that, and I think
Well, not with like the molesting. I was just talking
not
about
that
how this episode came together. I hate when people be like,
Don't sound
God
like
won't
this.
give you
Don't-
anything that you're not strong enough. Like, no, that
Sometimes
doesn't mean
he
I need to
pushing
get
it.
gang
He
bang
pushing
raped,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Do
Like,
not need to do this.
you know,
I
it's-
am not his strongest soldier.
I'm not by any
I don't like when
means.
people say that was her shit. Like, it's a nigga that got gang bang raped in prison,
Yeah,
and somebody's
and you
gonna
talking
hit him
about
with
he
that
can
bar.
handle
It's like, no, nigga, like this ain't the time, bro.
Yeah.
You say that when I lost my job. Like,
Yeah.
you don't say that with some crazy shit. You
Yeah.
know, like you get what I'm saying. Like,
get
there's
it.
extents to that. But no, what I meant by like everything happens for a reason is like we had a guest that canceled, and I didn't want to put Pimp on an episode by himself. I don't believe in having gay episodes.
Okay, I feel that.
And then this is the reason why. I feel like when you have a gay episode, you don't normalize it. People are not gonna sit there and be like, I want to watch this gay episode, and I'm a cis heterosexual
Yeah, it's a lot of people
male.
that's
You
not
get what
gonna
I'm saying?
click specifically.
But my goal is to make all episodes normal
And organic.
and organic instead of it being a gay episode. You get what I'm saying? And we all have conversations and talk about our own experiences. I really only put y'all together because y'all got the same name.
I will
It's
say
different
it's
marketing.
very refreshing to be around straight people that are so open with their sexuality and so like open to talk about things, because most gay people, you can find that anywhere. That gay people be very open about this, but it's very refreshing to be around.
Like, I don't know
or
how
not
I
even
found
just,
you.
but
People be
girls
straight
too.
in the closet. Like they be like
Yeah,
straight. They be actual real life
straight people, but don't want to like express themselves sexually.
Yeah.
Don't
Because
wanna,
they think that everything is gay. And I think that that's homophobia,
yeah,
too.
like a lot of straight black men specifically
Yeah.
will have a
Yeah,
lot
like-
of issues.
I like to get my
Black
ass ate.
men,
It's not gay.
Yeah, that's not.
Get head, get your
If a
ass
woman is
ate.
doing it to you,
I
it's not
know,
gay.
Okay, there's too many conversations happening at once. We kind of all need to, like,
I just like hitting
don't
you.
smack me, bitch.
I love you.
I'm not really cool with the peg and getting the ass ate shit. But I got mad gay cousins, you feel me? So I grew up with them. I understand the
mad
culture.
gay cousins.
I crack jokes, but if you crack jokes, I'm gonna beat your ass, you feel me?
Period.
When it come down to my cousins. So
What's that?
I'll be under
Cousin just like you.
I'm like, damn, your cousin can't say a joke
No,
about it.
he's
Nah, I get what you said.
yeah, you feel me? So like
I got a cousin
this
just
shit,
like
it ain't
that.
uncomfortable to me. Shit, some shit you gonna say, I'm gonna be like, that shit nuts.
That's
That shit-
crazy.
You know what's
but-
funny?
And it is nuts to you.
You know what's crazy to me? When men try to fight gay men and they think...
Hey, y'all motherfuckers can squabble.
Oh,
You
that's
know
one
what?
thing
Let me
about
tell you
it.
why.
That's the one thing about
And
it.
Dom, tell me if I'm wrong. This is why gay men are the best fighters. Gay men had the strength of a man but fight like a woman. So you got both of them. Like they gonna
I'm
use,
glad
they
somebody
gonna,
said this
they
shit
gonna
because-
fight you in ways that
You
you want.
ready
If
for
you
a
pay attention,
haymaker,
girls
Yep.
do not
But
be
you
on
get hit
the
with a
boxing
windmill.
shit.
Yeah, it's like no.
Like boys be trying to box when they
Nah,
fight.
as
Girls,
I
they just
fight
go for
dirty.
your face and they just pull it.
They'll scratch you. Like,
all
all
that
that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I see this right here,
I'm smooth.
hey, you got it, cuz. You got it.
I'm not
I
fighting
ain't-
nobody. Period.
you,
But
you
yeah,
got it.
I don't fight anymore.
No,
Yeah,
gay
I don't
boys
believe
do
in
know how to
fighting
fight, though.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how to defend this right here.
Yep.
That right there.
Yeah.
That
What you
shit.
about to do?
But we had a dope conversation, and y'all know what I'm moving on to. Black
Enos?
power.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought
And
you was gonna say
Domo.
fisting again, but all right.